Hey guys, so it's been a couple weeks since I've had a tech blog up. Hope you all have been enjoying the videos about theory and flow practices. In those 2 weeks I've managed to get myself quite ill and my voice is pretty much gone at this point, so I'm afraid the audio is going to suck more than normal this week. My apologies, guys. So, what I've been working on the past couple weeks has been not terribly different from what I was working on the last tech blog I recorded, which I can't remember if I included this in the last tech blog, but I've been really drilling isolations lately. The primary motivation behind this is that I want to finally get an isolated weave down. And I'm a long way from having it down, but in the meantime, one of the low-hanging fruit I'm shooting for is, there's a move I've seen a lot of people do. Nevisoul does this a lot, Ronan does this, wherein you switch from kind of an isolated buzzsaw in the middle and shoot out along linear extensions out to the compass points. One of the ways I've been drilling this is I've been picking which two compass points I want to go between, and when I come in from them, see if I can go straight into the isolation and then back out, and then hold the isolation steady for a few repetitions, and then back out, and in, back out, and in, back out, and in. And of course doing this with the vertical as well as the horizontal linear extensions. And I'm hoping that by doing this, it'll eventually get to that point where, like, when I see Ronan do this, like, literally it looks like the poi, when they come back together, are locking together for just a second before they separate again. Which, I'm not there with this, but it's on the to-do list. Next up, so, last tech video, or rather, last blog I did, I was playing around with these kind of horizontal isolated tosses, and somebody actually pointed out in the comment section to me that this is just a horizontal variant on this same idea of throwing the poi around in an isolated fashion, except that, oops, you're changing which direction the tail goes in, right? So you can send the tail up, you can send the tail down, you can send it to the left, you can send it to the right. In all cases, though, you're really playing around with a very similar concept. So I've been drilling trying to be able to get down tosses with each of these different types of isolated movements. The one to the right is still the one that's giving me the most problems. Something about having to make my left hand dominant as I'm throwing them around in a circle is just not working for me. In the meantime, I've also been taking another suggestion to heart, which was the last video where I was showing that trick off. Poi Boy from Israel was suggesting that I should maybe throw the poi up a little bit higher in order to better facilitate catching them, which I've found to be a very good suggestion in this particular case. So much so that I'm actually nailing this at least half the time, if not better. And it's gotten me ambitious such that I'm now trying to get the isolated tosses in there too. Those I'm getting maybe 10% of the time now. And unfortunately, the space inside my apartment is really too small to be very effective at practicing them. So, yeah, probably not going to happen on camera this week. But I'll give it 2 more tries just to be fair. I lied. 1 more. And there it is. Aside from that, there's a video recorded a few weeks ago where Poi Boy and I had a conversation about this. Whoops, you have to shorten these up a little bit. This move that Yuta had done in a performance video wherein it was static spin versus static spin versus cap, with the static spin behind your head, right? And as I've been playing around with this idea that Alien John put out as an Nanotech blog a few weeks ago, I realized you could actually kind of do a funky little ping-ponging move where if you held it steady with one poi behind your head and one poi in front of your body, you could say, switch from bottom one doing cap to top one doing cap. Like that, right? So, this is actually the first time I'm practicing in front of a mirror, and I'm realizing there's a lot of cleanup that needs to be done here. But there's a lot of potential here for a cool little kind of ping-ponging move if one hand stops and the other hand goes. Like so. Aside from that, just to clean up from a couple months ago, when Rovo visited me, he showed me, I've never actually seen people do this, a meltdown that is performed around the head rather than around the body. So, I've been playing around with that a lot lately too. And realizing that it opens up the possibility of also doing some kind of funky turns with that idea. Like that. So, that's basically new stuff I've been playing around with in the past 2 weeks. So, thank you guys all for watching, and thank you very, very much for all the awesome comments on the flow video from MLK Day. Yeah, that was it was very, very awesome to hear all of the praise on that one. So, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I can't wait to see some more videos from all you guys out there. Peace for now.